guys, it's good to see you. It's day 2 of week 2, and you're going to listen to someone reading to you a story called Who's Awake in Springtime? There's a lot of things waking up, a lot of flowers, a lot of animals. That book talks about that. You're going to rainbow write the sight words. So take your sight words. I think they're review ones for us. I think there's 8 of them. I could be wrong. Yeah, there's 8 of them. And you're going to get another piece of paper and write the word and, maybe in red and then blue. I'd use 3 colors and then switch and then write the word like in different colors. However you'd like to do it. But I pick 3 or 4 colors and write on top of it. So you guys will be pros at this when you're in first grade. You'll be like, I know the word you. It's Y-O-U. And you'll be able to write it in all of your stories. Then there's another video to watch called Reading CVC Words and Simple Phrases, and that will take you about 10 minutes. That one's a little bit longer than most of the short little videos. Then you can roll and read. Oh, that's that fun one. When you roll a dice and you read the word, like if you roll a 3, it's going to say S-A-L-E. A-L. Remember that E on the end. It's going to boss that A around and it's going to tell it to say its name. So I think every single word in here has an E on the end. So this is like the Bossy E page everywhere. So that'll be fun. Yay. You'll get to be pros at the Bossy E thing too. Then you've got the roll and read, and you're going to write about a bear. You could write about a wild bear or that bear that you put into the bag, what it was like when he came out. But you're going to write 3 things about that bear or 3 things about the bear, what you know about bears. You could tell me 3 things. I know bears, blah, 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 blah. Then you're going to subbatize with a pirate. So that's a fun one. I actually think we've done that at the beginning of the year. So that'll be a review for you, just kind of a fun one. Just it flashes up numbers and then you're supposed to say it. That'll be a really great one. And then count out loud to 100. I would like you to do that today. Have a good practice at that. And I would not worry about writing your numbers to 100 because I've seen you do it. I know you can do it. Activity is to measure 10 items around your house and record it. I would do it right on the back of this paper. I would you could have your family write it for you, or maybe you could draw a picture of it, like if you measured a pencil, or they have that over there. Don't measure a pencil. Maybe you measured an eraser you had at home, and you measured across here. Well, make sure, first of all, that you line it up with the edge and see how far it goes all the way over. This one's almost to 6. I'd put it at 5.5, but I'm going to count it as 6 because it's almost to 6. Can you guys see that? It's pretty close. So you're going to take it to the closest number that it goes to and write down 6. And I don't believe these are inches. I think these are centimeters. So I would probably say centimeters, cm. But you could just write down the number for today. Just write down the number. And I would make a little smiley face eraser back here, and I'd write equals 6. Right here, you're going to cut out this little ruler, and you're going to use it to measure the fork and to measure the pencil and to measure the scissors, the crayon, the spoon, the cup. And you can measure the cup 2 ways. So I would probably go from top to the bottom. That would make the best choice there, from the top to the bottom. The bowl, you could go from top to bottom or across, either way. And then the phone, you could do either way. But the fork, I'd probably go how tall it is, how long the pencil is, and then how long the scissors are, and the crayon. And the spoon, how tall it is, and the cup, how tall it is. So try that. That'll be fun. Something new, but make sure you line up the 0 in. There's not a 0 there, but That's what we call the zero end because it's right where it starts. Make sure you line up that end with the end of your object. That's the number one thing about a person who knows about measuring. They know that the end of the ruler lines up with the end of the object. Very important, especially if you're building something. You don't want your measurements to be off. And that's it for today, guys. You're going to have a good time doing some work to keep your brain learning. I bet you felt it explode a little bit when you've been learning about measurement because that's a new thing for us and it's a fun thing to measure things. All right, have a great day and enjoy learning and putting new things in your brain.